Hi guys, Jeff here. I'm the mining sales coordinator for Bacon Industries, and today we're going to go over the SD500 behind me here. Some of the big features with this is it's got a wash hopper, it's got a 5-foot by 12-foot shaker deck that feeds onto a discharge conveyor. It comes with two 8-foot wide sluice runs. It takes approximately 2,500 to 3,000 gallons per minute and is very, very easily movable. It's super mobile, and it can also be set up as a stationary plant. If you come with me, we can dive into some of the details, small and large, and there's lots to go over. This model here comes with our wash hopper. We also have the option of having the hopper feeder, which actually pulls your material into the shaker deck by hydraulics. This model here has the water inlet that actually runs down the side of the hopper and has all the spray nozzles built directly into the sides. It also comes with AR plate, so it's heavily lined, and as the material feeds into the deck, we've got rubber-backed steel media, and below that deck, on the second deck, we have the 12 by 12 media panels, and we set these panels up kind of to your material type and ground. Another thing this model comes with is heavy-duty impact pads, which helps with the material that feeds out and lands onto the deck itself. It gives it a lot longer wear. Another item here is we run conveyor belt down the length of the shaker deck to minimize on noise, as well as the rocks and materials smashing down the sides. This model, the main water for the spray bars is actually fed directly through the mainframe of this system, which is a pretty cool feature. Another feature that it has is the walkway that I'm standing on and the handrails. It makes it nice and easy to come up the ladder and be able to inspect and see how your media is doing, along with how the material is feeding through the deck. This system comes with a 42-inch discharge conveyor. All your oversized rock from the shaker deck feeds through the chutes and lands on a heavy-duty impact bed. This system here also comes with a Flexco scraper, along with a V-plow that's right below me here, that if there's any rock that comes down the return side, it can be kicked off. This belt is also controlled by a VFD and electrical panel. Getting back into the fine material feed, as the fine material drops through your bottom deck screens, it then drops into the primary catch tray, which this model has. This primary catch tray can be lowered and raised very easily with the hydraulic system. On this model, the customer's actually requested to have locks so that it can be locked in the upright position as his camp is a little ways away from the plant at night. Saying the hydraulic system here is the hydraulic rams that make it nice and easy for lifting. And also under here is our self-cleaning filter box. On this particular model, the customer has Hungarian riffles, so he's actually not using the water ports off of it, but if he ever decides to change his mind or wants to run something off it, the ports that come off the side are filtered water. Some of the details on the electrical panel side. This is where the hydraulic controls are controlled. This is where the main functions happen. Behind this is a built-on diesel tank, control panel, hydraulic system. We've got the motor for the shaker deck, along with this model has the lights, which we've got lights on the side arms as well as on top of the H-frame, and the controls are right here. This model also has a soft start. Diving into the electrical panel for the SD500, we've got the screen deck controls, we've got the conveyor controls, which come with the VFD, we've got the hydraulics, and the lights. It also comes with the emergency stop and the main disconnect. And looking into the panel, as you can see, it's nice and neat, labeled, very easy to follow. 500, also very similar to our 600, comes with a 10-inch inlet. This is where you connect your water line to. You connect on either side of the plant, making things easy. You've got your controls with the butterfly valves, along with the water control to your spray bar in the primary catch tray, along with running water to the far side if this is the side you're connected to. Shutting the water off quickly, we've got the butterfly valve here, which is your main bypass, shutting the water down to the plant, and works well for starting up your pump that's at a distance that you can have the pump running water passing through, and then as you're ready to fire the machine up, you can close the butterfly valve to have the water flow to the plant. 500 center distributor comes lined with 1/4 inch rubber, high abrasion, and the wear resistance on this stuff is incredible. We also line the side boxes along with the dropouts and the sluice, and as the material drops down, it then feeds on this plant over Hungarian style riffles. We've got the easy to move locks that hold down the Hungarian riffles, and on this particular plant we've set it up with a fine bolt recovery system where we've got a 1/4 inch punch plate over top of the expanded metal so that the material can flow over top, letting the fine heavy material drop down to the bottom and get caught into the expanded metal and in miner's moss. We've also got cleanup tray. That's lifting and tilting your sluice runs. We've got a snatch block and a hydraulic system that pulls on the cable, which lifts and lowers your sluice runs. You can disconnect the center lifting point and connect the side lift, which once you've lifted the sluice runs up and put out your steady arm, you can then lower it down onto the steady arm and lift with the side shackle, lifting and tilting it away, giving you more clearance to move your plant through the cut. And over here, we've got the water line rolled up in a nice spool, making it nice and easy to clean out your sluice runs when it comes to a cleanup. And these are located on each side. We've also got just a little detail here, a step to get up onto the sluice runs, making it easier. We've got a handrail along with the last step on the ladder to the platform. Also has a lowered step, making it easy to move. And as you're dragging, it catches on anything you can move. Standing at a different angle here, you can see the steady arms here for moving up the sluice runs. These actually unpin, turn out so that the sluice runs can lower down onto them. You can also see the greasing point here, where you'll be greasing your tail pulley along with your head pulley. And you can see that the take-ups for the conveyor are nice and easy to get. Options with the SD500 along with our SD600 is the way that our jacks are set up. The jacks bolt to the top of the main frame, actually passing through the main frame and down onto these heavy-duty skids, so that when you pull it into place, you actually just self-level it super quick, directly down onto the skids. These skids are also very, very heavy-duty, making it easy to connect to and drag it through the cut. Look a little closer at these heavy-duty skids, you can notice that they're a formed channel rather than having it tube style. Our dragging lugs are actually cut and built right into the skids themselves, and they're lined with heavy-duty 3/4 inch AR plate, like making it last a long time when you're dragging this over extreme free. One of the features that we have, just a little detail, is a hook here, and when you have your shackles and your cables to drag this system, if you just leave them on the ground and you move it into place, they get buried with debris, so you can hang them up on here so they're always nice and easy to ground.